Courageous Leaders Leadership Award, primarily for my work in healthcare reform.
I'm a United Methodist pastor, and we have a long tradition of social justice work.
My program is really to prepare kids in K-12 in this country for the 21st century.
Dr. King would be pleased to see the diversity that's in the room. His dream is being realized even as we speak.
This event just symbolizes the power of people coming together to advance society, just as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. would have wanted.
I think about the sacrifices that he made, the sacrifices in the midst of family, his dedication to his church, his dedication to his God, and I think about all of the wonderful inspirations that he gave us, especially through his words of wisdom.
Look at what he said, and you read some of his speeches and how he handled himself in a nonviolent way. That's how he got results.
Martin Luther King Jr. helped us find our better selves, to see each person for the individual whom they are and not based on the color of their skin.
It's wonderful to see all the people that are drawn here because of Martin Luther King Jr. They have a feel that they are part of what he initiated, and so it's quite remarkable to see people gather in honor of him.
I drove almost 100 miles tonight to be here. Yes, it is indeed important to me.
I think people after the holidays have a sense of celebration, a sense of history, and I say that kind of starts the new year off right.
As a result of having this event, the proceeds go to building memorials, and we've been able to build 3 memorials in honor of Dr. King in the last 27 years. First time in the history of the dinner, we've had the superintendent of the Naval Academy come to give the keynote address.
I'm really going to talk about service above self, and I'm going to honor some of the awardees tonight, because it's really not just about them, but what the message of Dr. Martin Luther King was for not only the community and the state of Maryland, but for our nation.
Unity within community really brings to bear why we're all here.
Dr. King was my model in ministry. He wasn't an activist, he was a preacher with a prophetic calling that took him beyond the church walls and made him a universal figure fighting for human rights.
I think that he would be thrilled to know that there are still people who are doing that work, although I'm sure he would be very disappointed to know that all these years later, we're still fighting that battle.
Every year, it seems, there's a reason to remember Dr. King and his teachings and his legacy. So new challenges in this year, but of course we're celebrating 50 years since the march from Selma to Montgomery, where Martin Luther King marched, John Lewis marched for the right to vote.
When you look across the room that's gathered here, really good people coming from every background that you can imagine, race, ethnicity, religion, coming together for a celebration and commemoration of Martin Luther King Jr., but more than that, celebrating and commemorating the work we've done and the work that we have to do to the future to make a more just nation.
Every race, every creed, every economic background, and they're serving a common mission to protect and defend our Constitution and the very freedoms that we enjoy here tonight. God bless them. God bless each and every one of you and your families. And God bless the United States of America.